Take a look at a hell of a loaded card that is UFC 269. Kind of like I was talking about earlier, there's hardly a dull fight on this card. You got anything from an intriguing matchup between Ryan Hall and Derek Minner on the early prelims to the prelims, where you finally get to see Josh Emmett back in action taking on Dan Ige in what's bound to be a phenomenal fight. Then, of course, Hollyon Paeva, Sean O'Malley, and that's obviously going to be a huge fight. Cody Garbrandt's making his debut at 125. Jeff Neal, Santiago Ponzinibbio. Hopefully we get to see Amanda Nunes murder yet another victim. And then I am so torn on this main event. So, Blake, drop us your bangers, and then we're going to give you guys our predictions for the two title fights here.
Bangers, we're going to go 3 in a row again. We're going to go the main event of the prelims, as we like to refer to it as. Dan Ige versus Josh Emmett, the boy. If you guys have not, make sure you check out the interview with Joey Rodriguez, Team Alpha Male boxing coach, that Ross was able to do last week on Friday.
What a plug, Blake. Look at you plugging. I'm proud of my boy.
And it's great because he does talk about, not only does he talk about Josh Emmett's fight, but there's also 2 other Alpha Male fighters on here. If you guys did not know, Hollyon Paeva is a Team Alpha Male member, and obviously so is Cody Garbrandt, who is fighting Khara France. So Joey also had some good things, some good insight to say about those 2 fights as well. You guys should definitely check that interview out.
Real interesting stuff, especially, I think one of my favorite things we talked about is that Cody Garbrandt, he's debuting at 125, but according to Coach Joey, that's his natural weight class anyway, and he's just been fighting up his whole career and winning championships in the weight class that he shouldn't even be in. So that's some real interesting stuff there. Of course, a huge opportunity for Paeva in this big old showcase anytime against Sugar Sean O'Malley. All eyes are going to be on you. And then, dude, Josh Emmett, if you guys don't know, Josh Emmett and Coach Joey go way back. Like, they both got into Team Alpha Male at the same time. They both joined together. They slowly worked their way up the roster. Coach Joey became the head boxing coach there. And the rest is history. And there's a lot of stuff. Also, best part, there are so many damn names coming out of Team Alpha Male nowadays. And I will say that they are the most underrated MMA gym in the world at this point. A lot of names, a lot of young guys. You have to go check that, of course. That's at thefourthline.com/MMA. But, Blake, keep it going. Also, I like the Team Alpha Male theme you have going on, too.
You know, we're going all Team Alpha Male, basically. So, sorry, not sorry. We really are. It's three fights in a row, 3 Team Alpha Males in a row.
They're just good fights.
Yeah, they're just great fights. I mean, you know me, I'm a Sugar Sean fanboy, so we're going to go Sean O'Malley versus Hollyon Paeva.
Are you going to have to grab the jersey that he rocked up to Vegas in?
No, I mean, all those are. I bought a few of his first merch drops, but now he's popular as shit. Those things sell out like instantly. If it's a jersey and it's a limited drop, then I probably am not by my phone. And
hey, at least you got them.
The only thing I've gotten,
take good care of him.
I've only gotten the the
first drops. Right?
The hoodie, the Celtics looking hoodie, and then I got the tie-dye, like clover leaf looking t-shirt.
Stuff, so you're living.
And I'm not really the biggest fan of the jerseys too. I don't know. I mean, I think they're okay. I don't know.
Fair enough.
Not my best. Not my most favorite.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's going to be a great fight. We watched the last fight with Kyler Phillips versus Hollyon Paeva, and that was an insane fight. I'm surprised Paeva did not get finished in that fight, and I'm actually surprised he got the W in that fight. But it showed how granite of a chin, I guess, this guy has, how much heart he has. He has no quit. And pairing that with a guy that is a phenomenal striker like Sean, I think only can be referred to as a match made in heaven, you know? So that's going to be great. I expect fireworks off of that fight. I expect that to possibly be the fight of the night. And then my last banger, as we alluded to before, Cody Garbrandt versus Khara France. This is really important, I think, for the flyweight division. It's injecting some new blood in there. If Cody can get the job done, he's probably going to be fast-tracked to a title shot. I would not be surprised if he actually got the next title shot after Figueiredo, if he had an impressive performance. And then same thing with Khara France. If he has an impressive performance, he's probably on the short list for getting the title fight as well. So not only is this going to be, just a barn burner, but it's got some title implications on it as well. So it's going to be really interesting to see what the outcome of that fight is.
Those are all 3 really good fights. Of course, you can list like 8 fights in a row on this card. That's just going to be really good.
Like basically, once Dom Cruz, for me, it's once Dom Cruz hits. No, actually, I take that back.
Tuivasa and Sakai, man.
I would really say Tuivasa and Sakai, and every fight from there on is going to be phenomenal.
Hell,
even the Pena and Amanda Nunes fight, I think, will be phenomenal because most likely Amanda Nunes is going to murder somebody.
I like seeing murder on TV.
You know how I feel about Valentina and Amanda.
Oh, kill them. Just sacrifice them. I mean,
just keep feeding them.
Was it? Yeah, no, I have no problem with that. It's super fun. Grab your rubies, all right, because it makes the belt look better. But Blake, that takes us to our predictions for the co-main and main event. Of course, the women's bantamweight title is going to be on the line for just like the Amanda Nunes going for like what feels like her 4th, 5th title defense in a row, something crazy, just because she doesn't lose anymore. Juliana Pena talking a whole lot of smack in the lead up to this, especially even before the fight was initially scrapped because of COVID a while back. I think that was supposed to be on the August card with Cyril Gane and Derek. With how Derek Henry? Yeah, I don't know how I blanked on that one. Whatever. Moving on. This is going to be really good. Well, I wouldn't say it's a really good fight. It's going to be it should be a really entertaining fight. So, your prediction for this one, Blake? Amanda Nunes in what round? Because it's not going to be Pena.
I'm going to say round 3.
Ooh.
I'll give her 3 rounds.
I think I'll go 2. I think Pena might be able to survive the first. But
you going TKO or straight up KO?
TKO.
Yeah, same here.
I think. Has Amanda Nunes ever actually, at least recently, just totally knocked someone out? Most of her wins are being a lioness and just mauling her opponent to death.
I'd say the closest one would probably be maybe Holly Holm head kick or. Yeah. But even that one she followed up on, and the same thing with the Chris Cyborg where she made her sniff her own ass.
Dude, she dropped that second, that final drop was just...
Dude.
Oh, damn.
Night, dude.
Good night, man. Yeah, no, please don't. I never want to get hit like that because I die. Man,
yeah.
A man would kill me. But the tougher one, and the really tough one right now, is the main event. Dustin Poirier, who's all but, he has everything but the championship to say that he is the best lightweight fighter in the world right now. And a lot of people think he has been ever since Khabib retired. And he's proven that. But Charles Oliveira, a veteran to the game, finally got his hands on the belt when he knocked out Michael Chandler, a thing that Justin Gaethje could not do. And he's just a really, really, really well-rounded MMA fighter. And it's a good thing that Dustin is underestimating him because you shouldn't. I don't really think people are because Charles Oliveira is a really damn good fighter. Dustin Poirier is just a really damn good fighter. How do you see this one going?
Man, I was really confident up until I woke up this morning. I was watching UFC Countdown last night, went to bed, and then I actually ended up having a crazy vivid dream. I was cage side at UFC 269 and I was watching the main event go down. And it just looked so freaking real to me. But Oliveira actually ended up getting the W in my dream. So I was really confident with my prediction. I was going to go with the diamond. And I still am. But it just was funny to me waking up this morning and kind of replaying that in my head and being like, damn, that really just happened?
That's crazy.
But, I liked it, though. It was I got a free pay-per-view in my brain as I was sleeping.
So dreams
dope.
That could be the coolest thing.
Yeah, it was sick. It was really, in-depth and in detail, so I enjoyed it.
How do you win?
He actually TKO'd Dustin.
Oh! On the feet?
No, it was on the ground. He was ground and pounding him.
Well, damn.
And I believe it was like 3rd round. So I was like, damn, that's kind of unexpected.
Blake.
But hey, that's make-believe fairy tale land, so let's go back to real world.
Is it?
I
really hope it ends up being... I almost want this to be a 3rd round TKO for Charles Oliveira now.
I know, dude. That would be sick.
That would be insane.
I'd be like, damn, dude, I have superpowers.
Straight up, 6 cents, dude.
Hey, but we'll have this to revisit if it does happen, you know?
It's on camera.
My actual prediction, though, I do think Dustin Poirier is going to get the job done. I just think he has the more impressive resume. Not saying that matters in a fight, but I just love his experience that he's gotten. He's faced the best guys, you know, Khabib. He's beaten up Holloway twice. He's beaten up McGregor twice. Right.
Well, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, I guess he.
Well, he put him in a compromising position.
I wouldn't say almost submitted, but he wouldn't. Any other fighter would have tapped.
Probably, yeah. Khabib just is used to bear grip, so
built different.
But yeah, I just think Dustin's going to be the more durable guy. I think he has more grit, toughness, and just I don't know, man. I feel like he's going to be able to find a way to get him out of there. I mean, just look at the Michael. I know this is kind of bad, but look at the Michael Chandler fight. I mean, dude had him hurt. 10-8'd his ass first round. If that happens to with Poirier, he's not going to let you out, man. He's a lot more experienced in the octagon. He's been able to deal with everything that's come his way in his UFC career. He's gotten up from downs. He's reached the highs again. So I don't know, man. I just feel like Dustin Poirier is going to go in there and finally get what's rightfully his. I really do think he deserves that belt.
Dustin's fight IQ is insane. It really is ridiculous. This guy can... I feel like he's super prepared for any situation that Charles Oliveira can throw at him.
Yeah,
and
he's
Charles
fought
Oliveira,
the best guys and been put in every situation that you could think of.
And it's good because Charles Oliveira is probably going to put him in every situation imaginable too, because he's inevitable. And
I mean, the only thing with Poirier that I would be very obviously aware of is just the ground game. I would not want to engage with Charles. Like, that is a shark, right?
You don't engage, but I feel like if he had to defend, I feel like Dustin definitely has the ability to defend.
For sure. I just think that if there's a way Dustin can stay away from that completely, not saying that that's a high possibility, but I'm just saying, if I can, I don't want to engage on the ground with that guy because he is a shark on the ground.
We just pulls everything out,
you don't fight a shark underwater, bro.
I know Tony Ferguson, I guess you can call him a little bit washer on the downside of his career, but like on the ground, Tony Ferguson, who's people were saying that he would be able to out-ground game Khabib. And Charles Oliveira put him through the ringer. If it wasn't for Tony Ferguson being an absolute psycho, he would have tapped him twice. Yeah.
And I don't think Oliveira's going to be able to do the whole ragdoll deal that he did with Tony Ferguson. Poirier's a big guy, dude.
He's a big like Poirier's, his waist, like his torso, he's a wide dude.
Yeah. He's a big boy, man. I think he cuts down from like right around 186 or 190 or something. I'm pretty sure I saw Colby Covington posting about it the other day. He's like, yeah, he actually would get on the scales and be like a couple pounds heavier than me. So,
hey, and it's tough. I see Dustin by decision in this one. I think that's what I'm going with. But at the same time, it's not like just because I'm saying Dustin's going to win this fight, Oliveira's going to have his moments in this one. It's going to be, we know it's going to be a fact. It's Dustin Poirier is going to have to weather the storm, I think, once or twice in this one. I just think he has the ability to do it. It's going to be a very close fight. I think it's going to be a fantastic fight. I just think that Dustin Poirier is just a little bit better than Charles Oliveira at this point, And, man, I don't really want either guy to lose because I really enjoy either. But it's certainly going to be something. But you're going with Dustin, and I'm going with Dustin with decision. Definitely would love to wait to hear what you guys think, because even the odds makers have the super close right now. I believe Dustin is a minus 170 favorite, and the Charles Oliveira is a plus 140 dog. So it's pretty even betting odds, and I like those odds. I think they're super fair, super reasonable, and I absolutely agree with Vegas there. But